What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Redriveraviation. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day today. And today we have the January 2022 Pensacola International Airport update for you guys. I really hope you guys are excited for today's Pensacola International Airport update. We have a lot of awesome things to go over here at Pensacola and a lot of awesome news and developments as we speak. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Like I said, super excited to get into today's update. We don't have as much as we've had in the past, but we still have an epic update in store for 2022, or to begin 2022, I should have said, and I'm really excited for it. With all that being said, everybody, we're going to waste no further time. We're going to begin right here with this United Express Albukirk Acer Day-200 on the behalf of SkyWest Airlines. This guy's currently making non-stop service in from Chicago O'Hare International Airport and is going to be heading back out there. One daily turn service here for United Express, looking really good. Next up, we have two Delta Airlines aircraft. On the top, we have a Delta Connection operating for Republic, Embraer ERJ-170, filling in for a 175. This guy's currently making non-stop service back out to New York LaGuardia. Super glad to see this route going strong as it's month number 2 for the daily service. Really glad to have that in here today at gate 2. And then down here at gate 4, we have the Delta Airlines Boeing 737-900ER. This guy's currently loading up with the non-stop service back out to Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport or Citrus Aviation's airport. Feel free to leave local fan pictures and subscriber routes. The link is in the description. As long as you follow all the necessary criteria, you'll be good to go on that behalf. But nice to see Delta going strong as they have a huge market share of the airlines at Pensacola here, with their Atlanta service being the busiest route out of Pensacola. Now Southwest also on that route, but still the busiest, which is really cool. Next in line right here, we have the Frontier Airlines Airbus A320neo. This is Baja the Whale Shark. This guy's currently loading up with the non-stop turnaround back out to Denver, Colorado. If you guys did not know, all the ramp employees and everybody in between that makes these flights possible are trained to make these turnarounds within 30 minutes. I saw that in the Swain Martin video, and I thought that was just, I mean, obviously that's common knowledge, but just to hear it again is just absolutely phenomenal, and the ramp crews do such an awesome job. Thank you to all the ramp crews for doing such a phenomenal job in keeping our airline industry going super strong. It is very much appreciated. But like I said, non-stop turnaround back up to Denver, Colorado for the Frontier A320neo. Taxing in with the non-stop service in from Columbus and continuing on to Indianapolis right here, we have the Spirit Airlines Airbus A320 in the older paint scheme. Not too much of a difference, of course, but it is the older one by definition, but still an absolutely amazing model. The panel model is exclusive. So glad to have it in the collection. It looks absolutely phenomenal. Currently taxiing over to gate 5 as we speak is this American Eagle Embraer ERJ-175 on the behalf of Envoy Air. This guy's currently making the routine flight in from Miami International Airport. Really hope to visit that airport one day. As you guys know, I was trying to, but unfortunately due to my mono illness, that was one of many things that was axed due to that. However, I still really hope to make my return, or make my debut there, I should say, at some time in the given future. But still a super cool route here from Pensacola. Our next aircraft at the terminal right here, currently loading up at gate 10, is the Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800. This guy in the Canyon blue livery with blended winglets. Really cool to get this OG Gemini Jets model in here. There's not many of them currently flying around, so it's really cool to get an opportunity to get this guy in here every now and then. It is such a treat. But anyways, this guy is currently getting a lot of service, and he's going to be making the non-stop service out to Baltimore, Washington today, BWI, after making service in from Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson International Airport. Again, super nice to get this aircraft in here, and it is an awesome model by Gemini Jets. I believe a 2012 release, so this is probably coming up on its 10-year anniversary. I guess you call it that, but 10 years old. I think that's the better way to put it. So absolutely crazy, but such a good model. I love that mold so much. Well done. Transitioning over here, right there, we have the Boutique PC-12. This guy's currently loading up with the non-stop service out to Marseilles, of course, which is a very cool route for Pensacola, in my opinion. And then on the upper side of this frame, we have the Silver ATR 42-600. This guy's currently loading up with the non-stop service out to Orlando MCO for us today. Next up, we have this American Eagle Albukirk Acer Day-900 on the behalf of PSA Airlines. This guy's currently making the non-stop service out to Washington Reagan National Airport, VCA. Unfortunately, Philadelphia has got axed for the moment, which is absolutely incredible to me that we went from an A319 2 months ago to no service at all. I'm not sure if this is a pilot shortage issue or what's going on. Hopefully it returns, but we'll just have to see for the moment, I guess. But for the moment, we have Washington and Charlotte on the CRJs, along with, there was one other, what was it? Washington, I'm sorry, I'll check here in a second, my bad. Seeing a little double here with a double Airbus A319 lineup. This is looking awesome. Currently pushing back from gate 5, we have an American Airlines Airbus A319. This guy's currently making a non-stop service back out to Dallas-Fort Worth today for us today on the turnaround. Currently seeing 2 daily A319s and a plethora of RJ9s as well. And currently pushing back from gate 3, we have a United Airlines Airbus A319 in the Continental Globe colors. This guy's currently making non-stop service also out to Texas, but it's to its respective hub in its respective hub in Texas, which would be Houston Intercontinental International Airport. United Airlines has temporarily also put the axe on another service, another RJ destination, kind of like American Philadelphia. However, theirs is to Washington Dulles right now. Sorry for slipping all over my words, guys. I apologize. But it is unfortunate to see that as well. Hopefully, we will retain service to that destination at some point. But for the moment, we currently have just Chicago and Houston, which is pretty interesting, but it's what we got for the moment. So pretty unfortunate, but it is what it is, I suppose. But the lineup's still looking really good between these two aircraft. They look phenomenal in this crisp lighting. Currently back there in the back, I know this isn't the best view, but since we're in the frame and since I already mentioned it, we might as well grab it. We have an American Eagle Barbarian Acer D-900. This guy's also on behalf of PSA Airlines with the nonstop service out to Charlotte Dulles International Airport. Hope to see the main line back at a later time, but for the moment we do have the RJ. The other RJ destination slipped my mind completely. I may have left Philadelphia in here simply because it was operating like one day, and I'm going to double check on that. I think I did just leave it in here just because it operated on January 1st. So interesting choice by me, but we'll cover that aircraft with one of our last of the update. That being this absolutely beautiful American Eagle Barbarian Acer D-900, the third and final one of the update. Absolute units. So glad to have these in the airport updates, and they make such a difference. Like I previously alluded to, this guy's currently going to be operating for PSA Airlines with the non-stop service today out to Philadelphia International Airport. Again, I'm not sure why the route's been temporarily suspended, I suppose. Vice versa for Washington Dulles for United. It is very interesting, though, to see this move here, but we'll see what happens, I suppose. So, still nice to have it here one final time for the moment, but hopefully we'll get it back. Currently just landed, we have this private Challenger 300. This guy's currently making a non-stop service in from Huntsville, Alabama, and is going to have proceeding service all the way up north to Teterboro, New Jersey, pardon me. Not North Carolina, I don't know where that was coming from, but there we go. And into the cargos, we have the UPS Boeing 757-200 freighter. This guy currently has the non-stop service on the turnaround back out to Louisville, Kentucky. And last but certainly not least, on the pushback roll right here, we have the UPS Airbus A300 freighter. This guy's currently pushing back with the non-stop service out to Albany, Georgia on the turnaround for us today. And just like that, that will do it for the Pensacola Model Airport. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Much shorter than my typical updates, but I thought just to make up for how long the previous ones have been, and since there hasn't been too much going on here at Pensacola, I thought I would make it a little bit shorter since this was a good opportunity to. Plus, the other airports are going to have a lot going on, so I thought this would be a good time to make an update like this. But regardless, I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We do have a little bit of news, so I'm going to hop into that. So, like we talked about previously, the New LaGuardia service for American Eagle is going to be is supposed to end on May 5th. However, they have recently announced, December 16th, they announced that Pensacola is going to be picking up Boston Logan on American to complement the Northeast Alliance situation. Apparently, that situation's got better, and they're still working with the courts, so this one's kind of, I wouldn't say up in the air, but who knows, and especially with what's going on in the world right now in terms of COVID land, if you know what the status of new routes is going to be, but I would anticipate this one to start. I think it was somewhere in the realms of June. I don't know why it wasn't on the wiki. They haven't put it on there yet. All we have right now is there was a couple articles online and I saw it on Simple Flying. So again, I'm not sure, but it is supposed to start at some point, so I'll be on the lookout for it. Outside that, been pretty quiet for Pensacola. We have seen quite a few weather conditions, it appears to be, and we've also seen a variety of posts on Instagram, but it's been mainly generic stuff. There hasn't been anything new route related or anything like that. I am going to be interested to see how this year goes. We already have started with losing Philadelphia and Dulles, which is pretty interesting. I do anticipate those to come back. We've seen some very weird schedules, including Reno last month was ridiculously weird. So maybe they're doing that again. I have no idea, but it is kind of odd to see those couple of destinations being axed for the moment. But regardless, super excited for what's to come. Boston is going to be a really cool ad, even though I think LaGuardia probably makes a little bit more logistical sense. But Boston's still a really cool route here for Pensacola. And again, just keeping the moving and grooving. I think I also saw Chicago for American was off the wiki too. I don't know why, because normally it's seasonal, so that's going to be very interesting to see what the status of that is. But yeah, really interesting indeed. But just want to thank you guys so much for all the support as well. I've been seeing tremendous feedback and finally got a chance to get back on the DM grind. And man, you guys are so kind and I really appreciate it. So feel free to go check me out on Instagram and DM me anytime. Also feel free to check me out on Twitter. I would really appreciate that as well. Pardon me. On the road to 100 followers on there, and I think over to 17,000 on Instagram. So absolutely incredible. The community we built, I really appreciate it, guys, and all those DMs really mean the world to me. You guys have so many nice things to say. It's very much appreciated, and I'm so excited for what's to come. I seriously did not realize how awesome DMs were, and I'm so glad to get back on the DM grind. It's absolutely amazing. And also been doing some contrail spotting too, which has been a bunch of fun. But don't want to drag this out too long. We'll talk about that more in other videos here in the future. But instead, this is the airport update. So yeah, big week ahead, of course. We got Tripport ahead, and then probably a tier list. I think Reno on Friday, and then Saturday will be something, live stream, another video, something like that. Not sure yet. We'll have to see. But starting 2022 off strong. So excited, and I hope you guys are as well, pardon me. But with all that being said, that will do it for today's Pensacola Model Airport update. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Redriveraviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust the process. Do what you love and love what you do. My name is Redriveraviation. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon as Redriveraviation is signing off.